Hey everyone, it's Colin here at eTrailer, and today we have a 2020 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited, and we're going to go ahead and do a test fit of these Titan Chain V-Bar snow tire chains with the cam tighteners. Now keep in mind that the tire size for our Jeep Wrangler today is going to be 245/75 R14, so double check your tire size, make sure that these chains will fit it. And these V-Bar stud chains are going to be some of the most aggressive chains you can get for your Wrangler. The V-Bar welded on studs on our twist links are going to really break into that thicker ice and that heavier snow to give you that optimal traction so that you can stay on the road. This is even good for off-roading situations where maybe you need some more traction. With the Jeep Wrangler being able to pull out of a lot of different situations, it's never a bad idea to have a set of these aggressive chains in your Jeep in case you do find yourself in a bind. One thing I do want to point out is that if you're getting some lighter snow and ice to where these chains are going to be digging through and making contact with the pavement, I would advise not using them. That will just wear down your V-bar studs much quicker, and it could also tear up the road. Now we have a ladder pattern on these chains. It's going to assist you with effective starts and stops. Something really cool about these chains is that we have these cam tighteners all the way around the perimeter. These are just helping take out that extra slack in your chain to provide a more snug fit. Now these still have a little bit of slack in them just because this is a smaller tire for the chain. So I recommend picking up some of these rubber tensioners. I would recommend these for any ladder pattern chain you get just because it's an extra peace of mind thing that's going to help keep your chain snug on your tire. I'll go ahead and show you how to get them installed real quick. What we're going to do is take one end. We have 6 of these rubber arms. Just going to feed it through one of our links. Grab the one directly across from it. Pull it down and go directly across your tire. And then do the same for your other hooks. And then once you get to this point, you can kind of adjust it to make it more even, but it's not a necessity. You can see right here, there's no more slack. We're going to have a much smoother ride, so our chains won't be clanking around as much, and it's going to give us better traction. The chains do have a speed rating of 30 miles per hour, and they come in this nice canvas sack in a quantity of 2. It makes for nice and easy storage, so they're not just laying around in the cargo area of your Jeep. Now that we've gone over some of those features, I'll show you guys how to get this installed. Well, the first thing you want to do is lay your chains out flat. You want to look them over, make sure there's no kinks or twists in the links. If there's any tangles, make sure you get those out as well. Down the road, if you've used them for a couple years, it's be a good idea to just check them over and make sure that your V-bars aren't worn down too much or there's not any damage to your links. We do have replacement links available that you can use to keep these chains working and avoid getting a new set. But however, these are new chains, so we don't have to worry about that last thing. So just going to grab them and then drape them over the top and sides of my tire. Now we can make the first connection in the back. We have this hook right here along with these 5 extra links. I've already done some testing with these chains, and I know that we have to go all the way back to the 5th link. That'd be the tightest one. These chains are a little bit big for the tire size. So we'll just get that 5th one hooked on. Just like that. With these extra links, you can either zip tie them up or you can just cut them off, whatever your preference is. Now let's go to the front and make the next connection. Now we do have the same 5 extra links, however it is a little bit different up here. We have a lever rather than a hook. So we're just going to go to the same number of links back that we did for the rear. Feed that lever through the link. And then with these extra links, instead of having to cut them off or something, I just like to feed them over top of the lever. And we're just going to pull back on it and hook it on right there. Now we can just go around and, with our included tool, secure all of our cam tighteners. Now you can see it took out almost all of the slack. But like I said earlier, if you do decide to go with those rubber tensioners, which I suggest you do, it just is an extra peace of mind thing, make sure you get those installed as well. Once you repeat this process for the other side, you can be ready to hit the road. Well, thank you all for watching, and I hope this information helped you out, but that's going to do it for our test fit of the Titan Chain V-Bar snow tire chains for our 2020 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited.